This vast solar power plant being built in the remote Arizona desert is part of the biggest economic rescue effort in history.
While the cost of action will be great, I can assure you that the cost of inaction will be far greater.
With the economy still struggling, the American government is shelling out $750 billion to try to haul the country out of trouble. And in Britain, billions are being spent to accelerate growth, even by a government determined to cut borrowing. Is this really the right road to take? After the crash in 2008, the world seemed to be running out of cash. But rather than cut back, governments spent huge amounts of money they didn't have. Why on earth would they do that? It all goes back to the extraordinary ideas of this man, the British economist John Maynard Keynes. Quite simply, he changed the world.
I think it is true that he's one of the great figures of the 20th century and in many ways of the 21st century.
Keynes thought capitalism was brilliant, but left to its own devices, it could also go seriously wrong. It was up to governments to step in to get the economy back on track.
He was the archetypal man in Whitehall, Westminster or Cambridge who thought he knew best.
Keynes has never been more relevant or controversial than he is today, because for the first time since the 1930s, the problems he was grappling with then, bank failures, international crises, the possibility of a long economic slump, we're facing too. In this series, we'll explore the stories of the lives and world-changing thinking of three men with dramatically polarised views: Karl Marx, Friedrich Hayek, and tonight, Keynes. They're the ones who taught us the awesome power of money, the good that markets and capitalism could do, but also the enormous trouble they could bring. Could these radical thinkers help us understand the huge mess we're in? Could their ideas help us get out of it?